on there today. Were there some starter reps for you?
Yeah, no, just trying to be an energy guy for us and help out shoot the ball when I can't help pick out. So pretty comfortable with those guys just from playing in Grand Rapids last year. So just want to help them out when I can. So.
How much has your dad told you about this experience?
It's honestly pretty fresh for the both of us just because new arena he played in. I don't remember what it used to be called actually, but they were actually in the process of building this by the time he was leaving. But even just walking through the locker room, seeing his picture on the wall and everything like that was a cool experience. So can't complain for sure.
What has he told you about Summer League and how to take advantage of this opportunity?
I was with Detroit last year for Summer League, so I feel like I got my feet wet a little bit there. And then at least going into it now, playing in the G League last year, just feeling a lot more experienced, a lot more comfortable in my spots, and just ready to go attack and compete. So.
What do you expect to bring to this team in Vegas?
Just shooting the ball. That's my calling card, but obviously just being a defender. Even like I said with those guys in Grand Rapids coming down last year, just being able to help them out in all the ways that obviously they're going to carry a lot of the scoring load, a lot of the ball handling, a lot of the playmaking and everything like that. So just try to pick my spots and help them out when I can.
Similarities and differences between your dad's game and your game?
He played in the 90s and he was more of a 4, and he's way high above the rim in a way that I am not. I would say I can shoot better. I think he would agree. But he's playing a lot more out of the post. He's more of a hook shot guy, dunking and blocking shots and everything like that. I'll kind of stay more on the three-point line a little bit more so.
How the one-on-one games go? Because I'm sure there's been a few of those.
He's a little bit older now, so just can't keep up a little bit. But in the post, he's still as solid as ever. So we when I was in high school, we actually used to play the Ellis family jam once a year at Christmas time, and that's the only time he would play it every year. So
competitive?
He still get to the hook shot a lot. The hook shot was still going in, and corner three is still going in for sure. So he's more of a tennis guy nowadays, though. It's his cardio. So.
How's your tennis? Can you take him in tennis?
Every time I'm home, we play every Tuesday, Thursday. So, we go to our little South End Racket Club. My grandma, she put me in tennis lessons when I was like 3 years old. So that's been, honestly, even more than basketball, we're a tennis family first. So, yeah.
So he's got bragging rights on the tennis court?
For sure. He's more of a finesse guy. You would think he's more of a power guy, but way more finesse around the net and everything like that. So, yeah.
Do you ever go back and watch like any of his film from the 90s?
Oh, yeah. I think there's been a couple like mixtapes on YouTube, and he obviously doesn't watch that stuff. We all just crack up about it because even him and his personality now is just such a humble guy. You would never know he even played in the NBA. People always ask him, "Did you play basketball?" It's like, yeah, I played in college, but even during COVID, just going through, we had time to just go through all the old tapes. So even being able to see his games against Michael Jordan, the Bulls teams, they had really big rivalries out here, and then so got to see a lot of those games. So had a lot of fun doing that.
That's cool.
Okay.
When you're done on the court, will you try to do this little play-by-play color stuff as well?
People always ask me that, and I think being at Grand Can, I got used to being in front of a camera a little bit, but I think he has kind of an eloquency with him that I don't necessarily think I have. But I don't know, maybe I won't turn it down. We'll see.
What was your relationship like growing up with him? Was he dad? Was he coach? Was he both?
Really, by the time that I was of age to like really know what was going on, he was retired. So I was kind of out of the whole hoopla of being an NBA kid and all that. He was really just a retired father at that point. But I think by the time I had really got to middle school, I actually remember in the summer before 8th grade, I just told him, like, no, I really want to take basketball serious and actually really go for it. And then we all just had a really good relationship, though. We always call it coach hat and dad hat. We kind of switch in between roles pretty well. So, at times it kind of has to be a little bit more stern when we're talking business, but off the court, he's just a loving dad as well. So, really good balance there for sure.
Week full of practices and scrimmages. Who or what has stood out to you about this experience?
I think just the way the organization, just their standards here. I think it's a fun organization to be a part of because they value the right things. They're very big on culture, and I think that's why I'm excited to be here because it's part of what I do best. But just really honored to be here. Obviously, the family ties. It's a really big blessing to be a part of this organization. But just happy to be here. That's all.
Excited about the opportunity in Vegas, too, playing against other teams to kind of show your stuff?
Absolutely, yeah. I think, like I said, after my first year in the G League, just feeling a lot more comfortable. Started our last 6 games of the year and was playing pretty good ball and to close the season. So at least going into this offseason, just had a way better feel for who I was as a player at the pro level. And then really just a really focused offseason. So, going into Summer League, just looking forward to the opportunity to be able to compete against really high-level guys and, just show what we've been doing this offseason. So.
Is there an area of improvement that you're kind of most focused on individually?
Not as much. I think I had a hip surgery 2 years ago, so I think really just getting my hips a lot more mobile so I can really guard guys like I used to. And then I think really just being a three-point shooter, just really tightening up my footwork and then shot mechanics. But by now, like I said, you have a pretty good feel for where my shots and where my spots are going to kind of come. So it's really just a matter of tightening up my footwork so everyone's pretty much the same. And it's just a repeatable process. So. Yeah.
Where do we think this video is going?
This will probably go on. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to expand my social media a little brandier, so it'll probably go like an Instagram Reel, TikTok, probably a YouTube Short. I got a YouTube channel coming soon. Yes, got it all.
Good to know.
Got it all.
What's the handle? You gotta get it all out.
Yeah,
I'm 55 watt on Instagram, 55 watt on TikTok. I don't be on Twitter like that, so don't even worry about that. And then I own the clothing company too. No Bad Dot Shop. Go buy some hoodies if you want to. So, yeah.